Hey everyone, and welcome back to Art of the Riff. Today we're going to be taking a look at the band Death. We're going to look at their Symbolic album, which came out in 1995. And in 1995, I couldn't think of too many other progressive death metal bands. There's plenty of progressive metal bands that Chuck took influence from. He's mentioned Queensryche, he's mentioned Watchtower, things like that. When you listen to some of the riffs, it really shows because this album is filled with time jumps, time signature jumps, rhythmic subdivisions that kind of change throughout the beat. And it's kind of hard to count, really. You just have to do your best. Well, I do anyway. Like, a lot of the riffs are kind of hard to count. We're going to mostly look at the songs Crystal Mountain, Symbolic, and Empty Words. I mean, we could be here all day checking out riffs. We could check out Zero Tolerance. We could check out 1,000 Words, Without Judgment, Perennial Quest. I mean, it's just a killer album from start to finish. I chose these songs and these riffs because it's kind of like a good highlight of the album if you haven't heard it. Now, the rhythm guitar player, Bobby, he went on to become a music professor. Gene Hoglan, the drummer, of course, he's played with everybody. He's played with Testament, he's played with Strapping Young Lad, Fear Factory, Old Man's Child, Dark Angel. I mean, just the list goes on and on. He's played with everybody. And the bass player, Kelly, he went on to play with Monstrosity, or maybe he played with Monstrosity first. Anyway, that's the two things he's most known for. So we're going to start out with checking out Crystal Mountain. We're going to check out the intro riff and then the verse riff where he kind of brings it down. And it was a cool textural change, cool dynamic change that a lot of death metal bands weren't really doing at the time. So let's go ahead and check that out. And that riff, you can kind of hear sort of the jazz progressive influence that was kind of creeping in at the time that went even further on Sound of Perseverance. And Gene Hoglan's drums were just amazing on this album. So now we're going to take a look at the intro riff and then the speed riff of Symbolic. Let's go ahead and check that out. Now, the fast riff is kind of hard for me to count because it's like on the open E's, it's a count of 2, then you do the melody, then it's a count of 3, then the melody, then count of 2, melody, count of 2, melody. And it kind of subdivides the beat in a very awkward way for me. Like, I can't really count it well. So I did the best I could. And now we're going to take a look at Empty Words. So yeah, Empty Words, I like the way the first riff leads into the second riff with the little melody on top. And it flows so nice. The drums are great again. The guitar work is just stellar, and it's just a cool ass riff. And now we're going to take a look at the transition of Symbolic, which like leads into the chorus part. And it's another one of those riffs, like it kind of counts weird. Like it's a count of a 3, then like a 2, then a 3, then a 2. You just gotta feel the riff more than count it. It's the best I can say. now we're going to check out the breakdown kind of outro breakdown riff. It's a slowed down version of part of the chorus riff, and it's just a killer ass riff. So let's go check that out. Alright, and for this, we were tuned to D, using the rock reverb with an SD1, because SD1 has to be one of the greatest pedals known to man, with a Marshall cab IR. So, got as close as I could to a death metal tone. Hope you guys dug it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.